There's like a famous quote that it's not the wind blowing, it's what the wind is blowing. The rattling of metal and wood creaking and buildings twisting.
You hear these very destructive sounds. The natural forces are so much greater than you are, than your home might be able to withstand.
My uncle still doesn't live in his house because downed trees cause structural damage. Literally the entire forest was just blown down in one direction and was completely destroyed.
This project's really about 3 artists from Nova Scotia using trees that fell during Fiona to create beautiful art that will go back to help those affected by Fiona.
Timberland approached me and various other artists to make something extraordinary that could be used to generate relief funds for Hurricane Fiona.
People think that 6 months, 8 months down the road that, oh, it's past, time's past, it's all over with, but it's not. It's not over.
You think when it's over, you get a feeling of peace and, okay, we survived. But then there's the aftermath that just goes on and on and on, which takes most of us by surprise.
There's people down here that have no home. There's people that have crushed-in roofs that have been dealing with tarps on the roof for months. There's people who are struggling to eat because they're trying to pay to have a place to live. So it's not over. This is something that people need to continue to support.
Well, in a sense, when we carve into a block of wood, we're looking back in time. It engenders this idea that I have to treat it with great respect.
And it's just like a fingerprint. Each piece of wood is different. So you're taking that kind of hidden beauty and showing it to the world, but there's also some good that comes out of it. The piece that I created is all really centered around a few themes. One being hope, one being growth, and one being rebirth.
I wanted the chair to impart a feeling of comfort when we sat in it, to hug and to protect. I went for quite a deep arm, which would provide the sitter with a feeling of security. And then the way the leather is pressed against the frame of the chair, as if the strong winds were pushing it there. The way the arms curl over, the way they're sculpted is to mimic the crashing wave.
The twisted roots and the crashing waves come together to create a picture of the chaos of the storm. It symbolizes the force of nature and the destruction that was Hurricane Fiona. It was just so great to be able to do something to help the community that's still suffering still a year later.
It falls off the news very quickly. Other things replace it. And that's understandable. A project like this reminds everyone that it's still very real.
We're Nova Scotians, and this is what we do. So let's do what we do best, and that is helping our neighbor.